Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about some of the basic stuff for a hiking camp out, where you can go hiking and have a great time, but also keeping your pack light, but also not too light and not too full or not too heavy. So, okay, so just a few of the basic things to have with you to be light is you can bring some paracord. You never know whenever you might need it. Hanging up a tent, drying out things, tying stuff up. You don't know what you need it for, but it is very reliable. Next, I recommend bringing a compass so you know where you are going. You can get these probably off of Amazon, pretty cheap, maybe like $12, but it works very well. It also comes with a magnifying glass, which is pretty good if you ever need a magnifying glass. Next, we have just a regular pocket knife. Never know whenever you might need one. Literally just cutting paracord, cutting food, uh, starting a fire. Next, we have a flashlight. Works pretty good. It also can like zoom in and zoom out. Next, we have a New Testament part of the Bible. You never know whenever you just want to read the Bible. It helps you, and there's a ton of stuff in here that if you're feeling down, you need to read something. If you're tired, weary, you can always go to your Bible. Uh, there you go. Next, we just have a flint and steel regular fire starter. I'll show you it. Works pretty well. I actually have another one. This is like, it comes with two, I think, for like 12 bucks on Amazon. Works like that. Works very well. Next, we have cookware and stuff you need for like cooking. So right here, we have just a little Stanley cup thing. It works really well. Comes with a little lid. It comes with also two cups, which fit in here pretty good. But I just use this because the two cups are kind of heavy, so I just took them out. And you can also put a little stove in here. So, yeah. Right here, we have this little stove inside. You can take out the little prongs, have them up, have them on the side, however you like. It works very well. You also have the fuel usage right here. This is how you make less fuel or more fuel come out. And to tighten it, you just tighten it. Then also, to ignite the fuel, there's a little spark that goes right here. It works very well, and it's only around $4 on Amazon. So I've used it before. It does work, and it's actually a lot lighter and better and smaller than you actually think. So very compact, very good. Next, we have our fuel container. It's just for the stove, for the fuel. It's actually pretty light, but there is a lot of fuel inside. So whenever you need fuel, you just twist on the little stove, and there you go. Next up, we have silverware. So you unzip this, comes in a little pocket, and you have a knife, a butter knife. It works both ways. We have some chopsticks. We have a fork and a spoon. It works all very well. They're easy to clean, and it's only around $12 on Amazon. So it actually works very well. I've used them a lot on campouts, and they're very nice. Next up, we have our fire starter and a lighter with duct tape around it, which I'll show you in a little bit. So the fire sticks right here. You can start a little fire with them if you need. Next, we have a lighter with some string attached around it, because you never know whenever you need some glue things together. What this can be used for is you light this, and you can like stick two things together, glue that on there, and there you go. It's practically like a hot glue gun. Works very well. And then underneath the string, we have some duct tape rolled around the lighter. And so you never know when you might need duct tape. Your tent tears, your sleeping bag gets a hole in it, your tarp gets a rip in it. You never know what you might need it for. So very useful. Now we're on to some of the hygiene products that I bring. So first we have a toothbrush and toothpaste. What you can use these for is to brush your teeth and so you don't get cavities, because you don't want cavities because it can cause an infection and it hurts, and so just brush your teeth. Next up, we have some toilet paper and a pill bottle. So what's good about this is you open this, toilet paper right there. Close it, waterproof. Very, very good. Yeah. Next, we have a little first aid kit that I made. Comes with band-aids, some medicine, some bandages, cuts and scrapes. If you ever get those, you can just Neosporin it, clean it out, and put some band-aid on it. So, there we go. Next, we have deodorant. Just helps you not stink. Also, you don't want to chafe, and this really helps. You just put it on your arms, put it where you need it to be, and there you go. Next, we have this little poncho. You can like fit it basically anywhere in your pocket or wherever you like. Works very well, and it's waterproof, so you don't get wet in the rain or anywhere else that there's water falling from the sky, like a rain, waterfall. Never know when you might need this. Next, onto the sleeping gear and shelter. So first off, what you're going to want to place on the ground is, of course, a tarp, which I have bundled up here in a bungee cord, and you put this on the ground before you lay your tent. So now, I will show you something else. Here is the tent. It is a Nightcat, auto, what is it called? Auto setup. You can just throw it on the ground and it'll pop up. That's what it's called. It's a pop-up tent. It works very well. I've used it more than enough, and I really like it, and I recommend it. Comes with 2 windows, 1 door, and it really keeps the warmth in and keeps the rain out. So works very good. After you get your tarp down, your tent set up, we have the tent stakes, which are good because it holds your tent down in place and doesn't make your tent fly away. So always have tent stakes. So now you have your tarp, your tent, your stakes in. Now you're just gonna lay on the flat ground. Maybe it's rocky, maybe it's wet. You don't know where you're gonna be. So what you need is this. This is a sleeping pad. You can just lie it on the ground, like unroll it, and it actually uses a pump that you can just step on or use your hands. It's really cool. I recommend getting one. They are very light. It's only around 2-3 pounds. So there you go. Also comes with a pillow at the end. So it's very worth it. Next up, we have my sleeping bag and a little stuff sack. So what's good is my sleeping bag keeps you warm at night. It's really comfortable. It's a hike and bike 0 degree, so it keeps you warm really well, and it's a mummy sleeping bag, so it also keeps the heat in even more. With your sleeping bag, a lot of people say that you should wear clothes while you sleep in your sleeping bag. This is a yes and a no. Wow, your clothes can keep you warm, but the bad thing is if you're in a sleeping bag, your sleeping bag reflects heat off yourself. And if you're wearing clothes, then your heat can't get to the sleeping bag, so it doesn't really work. But this is like maybe 3 pounds. It's also not that heavy, and you do want one. Next up, we have a pillow. It's just a ton of like clothes that I'm gonna be using for my hiking, and a little pillowcase. Works very well. I've used it more than once. It's very comfortable, and look at this. It doesn't hurt whenever it goes on your face. So I definitely recommend this because it also takes out the extra weight. With the original pillow inside. So recommend just putting your spare clothes in a pillowcase and just using that as a pillow. Keeps the extra weight out and less weight in. Now that we have our Alright, now that we have our tarp, our tent up, our stakes in, our sleeping pad, our sleeping bag, and our pillow, now think about it. We're outside of our tent, we have nowhere to sit, we have all of our cooking stuff, all of our lights and everything. We need somewhere to sit. Now this is a big deal. Now you can either just get a chair or not get a chair. This is a very great chair. You can just comes like this. You can stick all the poles out, and it actually has a backrest. It's only around 3 pounds. It does have weight, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it. I don't really even notice it, but it does in the end for me help because it's comfortable and it's not that heavy for me. But there you go on that. Now for just keeping yourself up, bring a water bottle, water filter with a water bottle. Bring something that can carry water in it, like this. Gotta stay hydrated, let me tell you. You do not want to get cramps or be dehydrated while on a hike. It's not fun, so always bring a water bottle and do not forget it. Next up, we have this 55-ounce camping backpack, or hiking backpack, I guess you could say. It has multiple pockets, 2 water holders. It's really good. It has a belt strap right here. It's a internal frame, and it also has a lot of pockets and storage area, and it's also very lightweight. It's only like 3 pounds. It's a very good backpack. Yeah. It also has space right here for your back, so if your back starts to sweat, it has ventilation, so that's very good. Other things to bring is some sunscreen, bug repellent. Right now it's winter, so there's not really that many bugs. Sunscreen, it's mainly cloudy, so there's not really any sun, and most of it is just really, this is all the stuff that you're gonna need for just a regular hike for day and night. Works very well. It's very light. I appreciate you guys watching my video and just helping out the channel by subscribing. That would be amazing. Liking the video so I know if you're liking the video. Like, you know, if you like this content, I'll post more of it. If you like this content, I'll post more of it. I really enjoyed this video, and yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Have a good day, and